Welcome to a D&D podcast, Heroes Among the Ordinary, with Ben, Nate, and William. Welcome to the first episode of Heroes Among the Ordinary, a D&D podcast, with me, Ben, as your DM, and
me, William, as one of the players.
And Nathan will be here for like halfway through the campaign for his backstory. We're going to start off today with William's backstory for his character and how he really comes to be a hero among the ordinary. So, William, are you prepared to start?
Sure.
Would you care to explain your character to the audience?
So my character is Wisp of Flame, but it goes by just Flame. It is a tabaxi rogue. A rogue is like, you're supposed to be like sneaky, like a spy or like a thief.
Like an assassin.
Yeah, an assassin, as Ben said. A tabaxi is a humanoid cat. Yeah.
So, we're going to start off in Chastely. So,
Okay.
William.
Yes.
You are sitting in the Inn of Chastely, your home kingdom. A beautiful, beautiful kingdom. It's small, but it's homey. It's where the home is where the heart is, as they say. You're sitting at a table. It's not a big inn. There's like maybe 2 tables. The bar, you see Vondor Rivertake. He's the tender. You've grown kind of close to him. But behind him is the barrels where you can get the whiskey. And you don't know him very well, but the keeper of the inn is Dremondok, and he is quite the big burly man, kind of scary.
Got it.
You're sitting still when a man walks in, and he looks around and then sits at your table.
Oh, hello, good sir.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
My name is Bäthgork.
Bäthgork. Why? You still haven't explained why you have sat yourself at my table.
I've seen you around.
Seen me sleeping in a tree?
I've seen a lot of things.
Oh.
What you may probably not know is I've been watching you for a while.
How long? While?
That's better left unsaid.
Stalker. You're
not the only one I've been watching. You're also one of the only 2 that I'm revealing myself to.
Wait, there's more?
And there's always more.
Why are you only revealing yourself to 2?
Because only 2 passed the test.
What test?
The test? You'll see in time. Chastely has only 5 mighty warriors.
Only 5?
Or 4. Chastely has only 4 mighty warriors.
Only 4 for this whole town?
I'm assuming you know of Emmerich, Andriel, Umek, and Wesley.
Yes, I have heard of them.
Yes. I'm assuming you've met them a few times, given as it is a small, small kingdom.
Yes, it is a small kingdom, but still only 4 people seem a little small.
It does. And we did have others.
Oh.
And they weren't known to our barracks people.
They weren't known?
They weren't known to anybody.
Except you, right?
Except me. And the king. Even the queen didn't even know of these. These people were called the Chosen.
The Chosen?
Mm-hmm. The Chosen were essentially secret protectors of Chastely. And...
Secret?
Secret. Nobody knows of them. And yet they blended in just perfectly.
Now, what things are they defending Chastely from that the regular heroes could not do?
Things much bigger than a giant.
Bigger than a giant? Giants are pretty big.
That's why they're called giants. Some would say gargantuan beasts. They fought leviathans. They once went to the astral plane. Do you know what the astral plane is? You don't.
No, I do not.
You'll learn in time.
Oh. What if I just say no to this job, though?
Well, a lot of lives will be lost.
Oh. I don't want to have people die. So
Yeah.
okay,
And like I said, you passed my test, and the people that pass my test know what the true meaning of chastity is.
the true meaning.
Like to
Yeah.
to protect. That's what chastity was built on. Chastity was built on honor and courage.
Okay.
Now, the chosen are truly the heart of chastity, and yet no one knows.
Why does no one know?
Well, nobody knows, because if they did, the chosen would be compromised.
Compromised by who? Just doing
Anyone.
hero things, kind of like politicians, kind of. They get kind of like the king, because he's kind of just stuck being like
Let's put it
a
this
royalty
way.
figure.
If there was another kingdom, and they found out that you existed, they'd know exactly how to deal with you.
Oh, so it's for our protection.
It's for your protection and the protection of chastity, because chastity is a pretty peaceful kingdom, right?
Yes.
It's not.
Oh.
Chastity, you think, is a peaceful kingdom.
Oh, well, yeah. From what I've seen, and
Yeah.
from my time here, yeah, it's been very fairly peaceful.
Chastity has always been peaceful because the chosen kept it that way.
Ah.
A lot of things have tried to get through the swamps that surround this kingdom. Just so you know, Chastity, for our audience, and William, Chastity is surrounded by a big swamp and lots of marsh territory. And in that swamp it's known for being hostile Grung territory. And so a lot of people don't cross through those swamps.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Now the Grungs are also peaceful though, so they don't really attack. They just they don't like it when people come into their territory, but they won't attack us.
So they won't go out of their way to attack, but they'll defend their area.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's better not to pass through, but a lot of times people have to, and Grungs will attack any caravan on site.
Okay, good information to know.
Yes. So I would like you. I'm sorry, I never got your name.
My name is Wisp of Flame, but you can just call me Flame.
I knew that.
Oh. Then why did you ask, sir?
Just to prove a point. I would like you to come with me.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, I'm not really doing anything now. And you said that you need people to defend, but I do have one question. What happened to the last chosen ones?
You'll find out in time.
Okay.
Okay. So, Bäthgork then leaves the tavern, expecting you to follow.
Okay, and I follow at a distance.
At a distance, okay. He as he leaves he leaves the door. He holds the door open for you, and you walk through.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, and he begins to walk towards the swamp.
Aren't these swamps guarded?
Yeah.
Don't the Grongs have this area though, the swamp?
They do.
Wouldn't we get attacked?
We would.
And you said that I'm one of two. Do you have when are you gonna get the second one?
When it's his time.
Okay. Okay then.
So he continues to walk into the forest.
Okay.
So
I look suspicious. I look skeptical, but I still follow.
Okay. So he continues to walk through the woods, and you continue to follow.
Yes.
And it begins to get marshy, and you notice
Water. Ew.
you notice the swamps are slowly creeping in, or you're slowly creeping into the swamps, and what does that mean? Grungs.
Grungs, yeah. I don't like this.
You'll be fine. If the Grungs attack, well, let's just hope they don't.
What? Are you just gonna ditch me if the Grungs attack?
I've been the leader of the Chosen for a long time. I can take on a frog.
Okay.
He continues to walk, and So far,
Okay.
you don't see any point in this. Like, why would he come get me at a tavern, right?
Yes.
Me being you, come get you at a tavern, and then just walk into the woods and expect you to follow.
Yeah, I
The
don't.
dots aren't adding up for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's definitely not adding up because I don't really want to follow, but I feel like I have nothing better to do, and I do want to help out Shasta Lee in any shape, any way or form that I can.
Okay. So you turned around for a quick second, okay?
Okay.
Just because you were thinking, okay? You turn back around and Bäthgork is gone.
Wait, what? Where did you go? Bäthgork? I yell. Can I climb a tree?
You don't have the ability to do that yet. So
But I'm a cat.
So just give it some time for
Okay.
now, okay? All right.
Okay.
So
So-
just then you don't know where it came from, but like 2 feet to your right, a dagger falls.
I look up into the tree and go, Bäthgork, you there? Why is the dagger here? Why is there just a dagger? I pick up the dagger.
So you picked up the dagger. It's a 1d6 plus 2 is the attack
Okay.
on that dagger, and for a hit, it's plus 5 will go for hit. You have no idea where Bäthgork is, but you have the dagger now, and a grung pops out. Just a singular grung.
This is good timing.
He speaks in a grung, like kind of slimy language, almost like a.
That I don't know. Of course, I don't think I know.
Yeah, you don't. He takes out a.
The frog
Yeah,
takes out.
he takes out a dagger, and he begins to pursue you. Roll.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, roll initiative.
Okay. I got a.
It's not a 20.
Oh.
He got a 20
Oh.
on his initiative.
I got a 6. So yeah.
Yeah.
So the frog goes before me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the grung is about like 30, no, not even 30, like 15 feet away from you. And he has his dagger in hand,
Okay.
and he runs up to you, and he attempts to stab you. A 20 to hit.
Oh no. Oh no.
And does 6 damage.
Is that doubled?
No.
Oh. Oh.
Usually grungs have poison damage, but I'm not doing that for now.
So I take 6 or
Yeah.
oh no. Oh
So-
no. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, you took the six damage, and now it is your turn.
I guess let's try and stab it back.
Okay.
This is probably a very stupid idea. Does a 13 hit?
It does.
Okay. So now I do 1d6 plus 2 again, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I do 4 damage.
4 damage.
Yeah.
You like cut like his like shoulder kind of, and it's like seeping. You cut his shoulder and blood is like pouring out, but he's still okay, kind of. He takes a swing with his dagger again, and gets a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And deals 5 damage.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm
How much health are you on?
death saves.
Death saves? Okay. Just then, Bäthgork pops down from the tree line and slices the grung's head off.
So
He then lends you a helping hand and brings you out. You can go back to 1 HP.
okay. Where? Why? What are you? Wait, where? What? Why? Why did you just leave me there?
It was an important lesson for you to learn. Tell me, Have you ever feared like that in your life?
No, I have not.
All right. Fear is one of the most important lessons that you could ever learn.
Why?
Because fear keeps our mind going. And if you're fearful, all emotions other than that fear are gone, and all you want to do is survive.
Oh.
Don't. I saw you. You put up a fight that you normally would not have, would you?
True.
Okay. Though that grung was stronger,
Correct. I
with training,
really bad.
you would have survived.
Okay.
Now I am here to train you.
Okay, I will take that offer because if we're walking farther, I don't think I can get back.
He continues to walk through the forest.
Why are we going farther?
He-
Okay.
Are you following?
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't take long before he comes to like a large, like a fairly big pile of brush. Okay? And he takes away the brush and there's like a hut. Okay? He opens the door and goes into the hut, and you can see him descend down a staircase immediately.
Okay. I will follow him into the hut's basement.
Okay. You follow him into the hut's basement, and in the basement, you see almost like a gym.
Oh,
And
this area, why is this here?
you see training dummies. You see walls for climbing. You see doors that go into dorms, and a massive like conjuring area for spells and it's like it's essentially a training area.
Okay. Wow, you have lots of equipment here.
It's not mine.
It's not yours? Then who is it? Whose is it?
That isn't important right now.
Are they coming back anytime soon?
He chuckles. Not anytime soon.
Okay.
He looks down and up at a photo. Are there photos in D&D? We're gonna go with there's photos. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And he looks up at a photo on like the wall. Okay. And you see this older man in like it's like kind of like black and white photo kind of, but it's like a magical taken photo.
Yeah.
Because there's not really any cameras.
Yeah.
So it's more of just like an image of him, just like floating there, and.
Can Blaze say, is that somebody who was in the Chosen, or was that somebody who, like, teaches the Chosen? Because how do you get this position?
This position is passed down in many different ways. Sometimes it's hereditary. Sometimes you're chosen to be the leader of the Chosen.
That won't get confusing.
Yeah, that gets confusing. But this man is founded the Chosen, and he's the man that I was just speaking of.
Oh,
You
okay.
see, this man, he goes by many names. And if I were to tell you that name without knowing you super well, he might be compromised. So,
Wait.
in terms of safekeeping, I'm not going to tell you his name. But I can tell you what he is doing.
What is he doing?
He's currently fighting for Chastely.
Fighting, like, with the other Chosen?
I'm going to tell you what happened to the last Chosen.
Oh. Chosens or Chosen?
The other Chosen. Chosens. It's the Chosen is like a plural of multiple chosen people.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
The other Chosen died. And he's our last line of defense.
Last line?
He's our last defense.
Okay.
And that's why I don't have much time to train you and the other guy.
Is it because if he falls, you have to go out?
If he
Or if
he
he
won't
needs
fall.
help?
He won't fall, but he may break.
Break. Okay.
This guy speaks in metaphors.
Okay.
So, I will tell you. They're fighting interdimensionally.
So it's kind of like a sickness? Kind of?
No,
Or are they fighting like another dimension?
they're fighting things outside this world. You think that, oh, our neighboring kingdom Hiver, the neighboring kingdom Hiver. You think that we have a little bit of a dispute with Hiver? No. There are other dimensions that want to consume ours.
Oh, does that mean there's other 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 dimensions? I thought there's this dimension, right?
There's so much more than we could ever grasp, but somehow this man, he points to the magical photo. He managed to completely understand it.
Understood the different dimensions that somehow other things can come to this dimension and take over our dimension,
Consuming our dimension.
consuming our dimension.
And that is a plague. There are things from other dimensions that if they came into our dimension, our dimension would become decrepit. Our world would slowly die.
That's not good. No. So
Right now,
am I one of the people who have to like fight the interdimension beast to stop them?
it's not a beast, it's an army of beasts.
An army? Then why don't we tell other kingdoms and
No.
get them involved?
They're not after other kingdoms, they're after Chastely.
Why? Okay.
He's not doesn't explain it right now, but you sense that he's telling the truth.
Okay.
And you can kind of feel that he's not crazy. Like he's not like a crazy hobo that lives in a shack out in the woods. Like he actually has some truth to what he's saying.
Okay, and I see a surprising magic photo.
Yeah. And he motions toward like another photo. Okay?
Okay.
And you see him on one side, the originator of the Chosen, and then a group of like 10 people.
Okay.
And they're all sitting there smiling. And he goes, everyone in this photo except for me and the Origin. He's just going to call him the Origin because that's cool.
Okay.
Except for me and the Origin died in this war.
Died in this. Oh. Am I gonna die?
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't likely.
Okay. How did you not die?
Well,
Are you like kind of like the overseer?
think of me as a manager.
Ah.
The Origin is a great fighter. He can hold off the army for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you got to imagine this. You got to imagine one old man against an
Right.
entire army. Okay? And all he's using is a staff and magic.
Gandalf.
Just imagine Gandalf real quick, okay? And
Okay.
he's fighting off monsters, demons, gigantuan beasts. So he can't hold them off forever. And so I need you and this other guy to help me stop this war.
Is there like? I'm trying to think about how to stop this war, and is there even a way to stop it? Is there like a leader that we have to go attack? Like he.
We originally thought that we'd have to kill the army, and we thought we could. But then more came, and more came, and more came. Then they came.
Who's they?
You'll find out soon enough.
Oh, okay.
Now, we will begin your training,
Okay.
and so will the other guy.
Okay, you have to go get the other guy.
He's already here.
Okay, so for the next part, sorry if the audio is a little messed up. This is in post-editing. For this episode, the first one, we weren't in our regular positions. We weren't in a set position. So the audio from me to Nathan is a little bit different. I do know that this is how it is, but it will get better for the next episodes.
Hello, Nathan. How are you?
I'm all right.
All right, so now this is Nathan. This is our other player, and Nathan, could you please introduce your character to the audience?
So I'm an Earth Genasi Warlock.
All right, sounds good. Okay, so Nathan's an Earth Genasi Warlock. For those of you that don't know, a Genasi is more like it's like an elemental elf type thing, right? You'd say.
Elemental elf, yeah.
Yeah. All right, sounds good. So, you, being a Earth Genasi, are walking through the woods.
Ah.
Surrounding Chastelie, there's a swamp, but you didn't go into the swamp just yet because you've heard of those nasty, nasty grunts that are in there. So you're just in the woods before the swamp.
Of course.
Yes, yeah. You're just like being in nature, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to summarize it.
Yeah. So the king has asked you to meet up with him at some point during the day, and you don't exactly remember because you're not really one for remembering things.
Gotcha.
So.
Wasn't I supposed to meet up with the king?
Yeah. There's no one around. You're still just alone.
What am I?
You're just in the woods, and you remembered that you're supposed to meet up with the king.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't remember what time that was. Oops.
So are you going to go meet up with him or try?
I will try to do that, yeah.
All right. How do you want to get there? Just like walk or what?
Well, how far is it?
I mean, you're in the woods, not necessarily to the swamp yet. So it's like maybe if you walked like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Sick. I can do that.
Okay. So for 15 minutes you walk and you come to the castle, you go inside, and King Mitch is where you expected on his throne, and he looks at you and he goes, Aberon. Your heart sinks within you. You might be knowing, you might be super late. Just on time, as always, Aberon.
Yeah, I'm sorry, King. What is it that you wanted to meet for?
Yes. Could you please come with me to my quarters?
Of course.
Okay. You follow King Mitch into his quarters, and he's alone. But you turn around, and as he shuts the door, and you see a man standing there. Aberon, I would like you to meet Bäthgork.
Bäthgork?
Bäthgork.
Bäthgork. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Bäthgork is wearing a robe, and he reaches his hand out to you. Nice to meet you. I am Bäthgork.
I am Aberon.
I know.
Awesome.
I've been watching you a long time.
I would prefer if you stopped doing that.
Don't worry, you're not alone. I've watched many others.
King, you're fine with this, or?
But only you and one other have passed the test.
Well, who's the other?
You'll learn soon enough.
It's a little scary.
Sit down. There's like a table in the king's quarters. King Mitch says, he turns into you and he whispers in your ear, trust this guy.
Okay.
And I'm assuming he sits down and gestures for you to sit across from him.
Okay. I will gladly take a seat.
Okay. I would like you to come with me and leave everything that you have here behind.
Oh, that's pretty casual.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Nathan, I had William do this too. Disregard everything in your inventory and you don't know any spells yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pretend I don't have those.
Yeah, for now. So yeah.
So you want me to just leave everything behind?
Yeah, for now. But so that wasn't what he said. That's just me saying that you don't have them yet. So now back to Bäthgork. I want you to leave everything behind. I mean,
I mean, I would really prefer if I could have some things.
well, under reason.
You know, I mean, like, I like my house.
No,
No, I don't like my house.
you can't have your house.
Oh, well, dang, I guess.
You can take things from your house, but you won't be moving far.
Okay. Where am I going then?
You'll see soon enough.
I really, really dislike that king.
You dislike this guy?
No, I don't like the way he's saying that. It
Oh.
makes me scared.
Just follow me into the woods, please.
Sure.
Sounds good?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. On your way out, he exits the door and King Mitch stops you before you leave.
Sir?
Aberrant, please don't judge this guy by his character. You need to give him a chance, and don't, by anything he does, do not run away from him.
Don't judge a book by its cover, I guess.
Just don't, exactly, don't judge a book by its cover, especially this book. Have a good adventure.
I guess I will.
All right, sounds good. You follow Bäthgork into the forest.
Yeah.
Okay. And you notice it's beginning to get marshy, more swamp-like.
Why are we traveling this far into the swamp?
You'll see soon enough.
I want to see sooner. What are we doing?
You'll see soon enough. You begin to get, I'm guessing, frustrated with the lack of answers that you're getting from this guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You hear like a quick snap behind you. You turn back around and Bäthgork is gone.
Why'd your friend leave? What? Bäthgork is gone. Where'd he go?
Yeah, there's nobody else with you. You're alone.
I thought the king was with me.
No, he said have a good adventure.
Oh, I thought he came with me.
No, he stopped you and then said something to you and then isn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you turn back around and there's a grung. There's a grung pops out. Roll initiative.
Roll initiative. What's that, D20?
And you get a plus thing in your...
A plus thing?
In your character sheet, you'll have initiative at the top.
Yeah.
So for your audience, for those who don't know, the initiative is determining who goes first, second, third, fourth in a battle.
Well, I rolled a 16.
You rolled a 16. Well, the grung rolled a 17, so grung goes first.
Did he actually?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Grung goes first. So he's about 15 feet away from you, and he has speed higher than that. And so he runs at you, and he uses his dagger.
Yes.
He rolled a 21 to hit.
My armor class is 11, so
Okay, again, for those who don't know, I have to roll above his AC in order to his AC or armor class in order to hit. So now I am rolling damage, and I rolled max damage,
which would be
6 damage.
I'm at 3 health.
You're at 3 health.
I'm at 3 health.
Okay. Just then, what's your lowest power spell?
Lowest power spell?
Yeah, that you have.
I think I only have 1.
Like cantrip, like what's your
Did
low?
I not learn cantrips and spells? I literally did this, dude.
Wait, you didn't activate them? Nathan, you don't need to look at that right now.
Oh.
Alright. Okay. It's your turn, and the only spell or thing that you're allowed to use is unarmed strike, because that's the only thing you know.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Well, unarmed strike goes for...
You have to have your thing in front of you.
So I gotta roll to hit.
Yeah.
Got a 7.
A 7?
A 7.
With modifiers for unarmed strike?
3.
So 10.
10.
His AC is 11.
There's no way.
So, you tried to punch him, but you punched like the hair on his head,
Wow.
and he's gonna stab you again. He got a 5 to hit.
So he missed me.
Okay, so the grung takes his dagger and swings, and you manage to dodge out of the way.
Awesome.
So now you can
Roll to attack.
roll to try and punch the grung to death.
8 plus 3. I rolled an 11, which means I cannot hit him.
Which means you punched him, but he blocked. I don't know. He put his hands up and blocked.
This grung fight just, yeah.
And again, he swings his dagger at you.
He hit me?
18?
Oh, I think I might have gotten hit.
Yeah. And 3 damage. How much HP are you on?
3 health.
You're on 3 health now?
I'm on 3. No, I'm currently on 3 health.
Oh, okay. So you're on saving throws now. Okay. Bäthgork jumps down and chops off the head of the grung and helps you up.
Awesome.
Gonna be like, what the hell, Bäthgork?
What the heck, man? Why didn't you save me, dude?
Be a little more serious. Come on.
Bäthgork, come on, dude. You're supposed to save me. I don't have anything.
You learned a valuable lesson today.
Did I?
Yes.
Which would be?
Fear.
I was fearing for my life, for sure.
Yes. With fear comes a sense of responsibility. Too much courage can lead down a path of carelessness. Fear leads to being careful. And careful is what you need when you need to stay secret.
Yeah, that does make sense. I follow that.
Yeah.
Follow that logic.
So, a lesson has been taught this day.
I'm glad to hear it, but did I have to like almost die for that to be taught? Or?
Yes.
Wow.
He continues to walk into the forest, and he finds a small shack, and he opens the curtains, or like vines out of the way, and he descends down a staircase.
I guess I'll follow him.
All right. The door shuts behind you, or you shut the door, I'm assuming. Because,
Am I alive right now?
yeah, he healed you back to 1 HP.
So, to 1 HP?
You go down and you see a bunch of pictures and stuff, and it's like a dojo. You see magical photos, t- training dummies. Another room has like a spell conjuring area for learning magic. Another area is dorms, and Bäthgork shows you he tells you, this place is the headquarters of Chastelli's mightiest warriors. But you think that that's not true, because you know that the warriors of Chastelli, there's only 4 of them. Right? And you know that it's Umek and his 4th, and the great Umek and the Great 3, you call them.
Umek and the Great 3.
Yeah. And you're like, no, it's not. Like, this is not the headquarters. The barracks are their headquarters.
Isn't the barrack their headquarters?
This isn't Umek's headquarters. This is something much greater that even he doesn't know about. The only other person that knows is the king, not even the queen.
His own wife doesn't even know about this place?
No. You are a chosen.
What does it mean to be a chosen exactly?
So basically, you were chosen to fulfill a role in keeping the kingdom safe. Almost nobody ever succeeds the test.
What is said test?
That's classified.
Well, I would really, really like to know what that test is, because
You just need to know that you succeeded it. That's all you need to know.
all right then.
So, you notice that there's like some pictures on the wall, right? Some magical pictures. And he directs you over to one of a group, all right? As you may notice, there isn't a lot of hustle and bustle going on right now.
Yeah, this room is pretty empty.
Yeah, there's some like, mannequins, there's not like a ton. But this was he shows you a group photo of a group of they look like students or something, and you see him and an unknown man standing in the back, that you don't know, kind of like a class photo. And what he says, this was the last group of the chosen.
Well, what happened to them?
He directs you to another photo. This is the founder of the chosen. We call him the Origin.
How long ago was this?
Long enough to make me very old.
You truly just give the most outright factual answers.
The Origin and the Chosen are fighting an astral battle on the astral plane.
Yeah, that's a good topic to bring up right now. Thanks for letting me know ahead of time.
The Chosen died in the astral plane.
That exists?
And excuse me. In the astral plane, they're fighting a multi-dimensional war.
As you do.
And in this multi-dimensional war, there is another dimension that wants to conquer ours.
That does not sound very good.
With conquering another dimension comes new diseases. New awfulness. if
if you will.
If you will, yes. Yeah, so they all, the Chosen died trying to save our dimension. The Origin is still fighting the battle now. It's him against one gigantic army.
So he's still alive as of currently.
He's still alive as of currently, just chilling on the astral plane.
How did he get there?
That's disclosed information. You'll learn eventually. For now, your training months commence. And then you shall go help him in the fight on the astral plane.
Also, you mentioned a second guy. Where is he?
You have to go get him.
Allow me to show you to your dorms.
All right.
He walks, down into a door, and he opens the door, and you just sit down, okay? A few hours go by, and a second man walks into the room. William, this is you. You have just walked into the room to see Nathan sitting there on the bed.
Oh, hello.
Hello there.
Hello. I guess you're the second person who passed the test?
I guess so. There's only two of us, so that must mean something.
My name is Flame. What's yours?
My name is Aberan.
Okay, Aberan. Do you have really any clue what we're doing here?
Absolutely not. I just know that we have to go through training and fight astral beings.
Okay, so now,
Okay.
can I make... I'm gonna play as a DM just for 1 second that we hear a scratch at the door, and I go to the door, and Flame finds his cat Blaze scratching at the dorm door.
Well, Ben should say
Find his cat.
Yeah.
What's the cat's name?
The cat's name is Blaze.
Okay. You're not finding him now, but you'll find him later. Now that I know that.
Okay.
Okay. Bäthgork is still standing in the door, and he says, I believe in hands-on training, so you're going on a mission.
Well,
So, if you did enjoy that first episode of Heroes Among the Ordinary, come back for episode 2.
yeah.
Should be coming next week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and from when this
For sure.
this is released, yeah.
Yeah.
So, this has been Heroes Among the Ordinary.
A D&D podcast.
Goodbye, my friends.